I want to draw your attention, dear viewers, to the fact that the most common theme among comedians on stage for many years has been the mother-in-law. And today, comedians have 3 to 4 monologues about the mother-in-law in their repertoire. Comedians joke. In their repertoire, there are 3 to 4 monologues about the mother-in-law. Comedians joke. The audience keeps laughing, while the critics keep questioning. Well, how long can this go on, folks? What kind of primitive humor is this? And I started to wonder, why is this process impossible to stop? Are you still laughing? The performers keep making jokes on this topic. And I realized that this is not laughter at an elderly woman, as some might think. This is laughter about communal living. As long as this problem exists in the country, we will keep laughing at it. Children and parents should live separately. Different routines, different habits, different TVs, different kitchens, everything is different. In cramped living conditions, relationships become strained. That's a fact. And there's no escaping that. And the comedians, they will joke about this, because the people came up with 2 comedic characters, mother-in-law and son-in-law. The mother-in-law and the bride haven't figured it out. That's not good. 2 women will be arguing. But the mother-in-law and son-in-law, that's funny. Here, the victims are applauding. We fell in love with these characters. And I think that if we release a monologue where the theme of communal living prevails, then maybe the critics will stop asking, what is this about? Let me take on a rather difficult one. By the way, I'll tackle the task and try to read the new monologue from that angle. Mother-in-law. Everyone talks about the mother-in-law, right? They laugh at her. How long can they keep mocking such a bright name? They laugh at her. How long can they keep mocking such a bright name? Our stage performers have also gotten out of hand. Enough with these vulgarities. Leave the mother-in-law alone. That's it. She's gone. Well, I love my mother-in-law. I even wrote in the police report, I love my mom madly. And she fell out of the window herself. Can you believe they accuse me of cruel treatment of my mother-in-law? A little troublemaker with goat meat. Yeah, I bumped into her, my mom bumped into her, yeah. But not in height. Well, you judge for yourself. At breakfast, my mother-in-law choked on some pancakes. She showed me her back. Hit, mol. I hit her. Mom hasn't stopped coughing. I asked, Mom, are you okay or is it hurting me? My mother-in-law wrapped her head up and I thought she was hinting, come on, weakling. You can't even hit properly. I took the cutting board and then my wife walked in and saw my mother-in-law gasping and I was hitting her with the board across the back saying, hang in there, Mom, it'll all be over soon. My wife snatched the board from me and whack, she hit me with it. But I'm not a fool, I ducked, but my mother didn't have time. But at least her coughing stopped. There's no way without good. My wife said the main thing is, you treat my mom badly. I said, I don't treat her badly at all. I have no bad thoughts. The story with the hot iron is a misunderstanding. Well, you judge for yourself. My mother-in-law's lower back started hurting. She asked me to iron her lower back with an iron through a towel. Sorry for my mom-in-law. Ironing her is sacred, but my arm got tired. Mom-in-law is enjoying it. My mother-in-law is lying there enjoying it. I took my hand with the iron off her lower back. She says, put it back. I said, Mom, are you sure about this? I said, please put it back. I put it back. So she asked. Back. But then Mom immediately started smoking. Listen, such choice swearing. I haven't even heard that from the neighbor's kid. So why did she ask for it then? Maybe she wanted to smooth out some wrinkles. Then I should have put the iron on the wool.
it wouldn't be so hot. But her lower back pain is gone. So as Gorbachev once said, don't escalate things. Why are you attributing all sorts of nastiness to her? And the fact that I accidentally hit her with the door, that's her problem. Well, you just sit there by yourself. I was late for work. In a hurry, I kicked the door with my foot. The question is, what was my mother-in-law doing by our door at 7 in the morning? And the fact that she slid down the hallway from the impact, it's not my fault. Who scuffed the parquet floor in the art room so badly? I tried to stop my mom, so I jumped on her tile, and we continued on together. Yeah, I kind of twisted my mom's neck a bit. Yeah, but it was unintentional. When I was riding her down the hallway, the little boy was coming out of the bathroom. I'm used to my little Zhiguli. If a child runs out onto the road, immediately turn the steering wheel to the right. I turned to the right, laughing. No need to escalate things enough with these vulgarities. She has already eaten. I am her. I love her. I do nice surprises for her. A dead step. So I threw my mom a dead frog. The frog was alive. But you judge for yourself. I wanted to gift my mom some kind of pet. I walked around the bird market for 2 hours until I stumbled upon a frog. I see. It's just like my mother-in-law. She puffed up, got all ruffled, with her eyes spinning in all directions like a skip. And to watch so I can eat, they flow like pumps, always working. When I saw her, I even blurted it out. Hello, Mom. I brought the frog home. I wanted to gift it to my mother-in-law. And that little pest with bulging eyes. I mean, the frog. The frog hopped away somewhere into the kitchen and hid there. During lunch, my mother-in-law started serving the borscht. And suddenly, almost out of nowhere, she sees from the pot, it's looking at her and blinking. And then a huge, enormous piece of meat. Mom very slowly and carefully prodded the meat with a fork. The meat suddenly let out a croak. It jumped on Mom. It pecked her on the nose. Mom quacked and then fell over. After that, my mother-in-law can't stand meat. It feeds on just potatoes. But before eating the potatoes, all the eyes are carefully and meticulously removed. For her. The next day, as a gesture of reconciliation, I gave my mother-in-law some flowers. Beautiful roses, both of them. Hello, everyone. Mom got offended for some reason. She won't wait. I'm not going to wait. I forgive her for everything. Did I get offended when I broke 2 teeth on her cabbage pie? Did I get angry when she found my stash that I had been saving for 5 years? And I didn't threaten her with a hammer. Well, you judge for yourself. I was sitting in the armchair. My mother-in-law's picture fell off the wall and hit me on the head. Photograph. I took a hammer and said, I need to hit Mom. Subtitles. Created by Dimatorzy. I'm fed up already. She always takes it out on me. What is this even? Hey, the mother-in-law's kitchen has gone strangely quiet. Right now, I would hang Mom up once and for all. I'll just find a stronger rope and then I'll take the biggest nail and hammer it down tight. It's going to take forever. Then I'll take the biggest nail and hammer her down tight. It feels like 100 years. Of course, you can stuff the mother-in-law in the closet. I want Mom to hang in the most visible place so it pleases the eye. And to hang the mother-in-law in the hallway under the ceiling so everyone can see. So I love her. Oh, hey, Shang Zheng. And you say I hit her with a frying pan? Yes. Yeah, nothing like that. Not a frying pan, but a stool. First of all, I didn't hit her. I was defending myself. But you judge for yourself. It was late. I was watching the movie Dracula on TV. During the commercial, I quickly ran to get some water. It was very dark in the hallway. The full moon was shining brightly. But why did Mom jump on me from the dark? What I saw was her dentures with the fangs sticking out. I, being influenced by the movie, started to defend myself. And what was that scream? Either help me or die, you bet. I couldn't make it out in the dark. Then how she howls, how she grabs onto me, how she pulls. I got it. We're on you. That's it. Now, the crying one will drink straight from the throat. And here, my friend, a stool showed up. And I remember in the movies, to kill a vampire, you need to stick a wooden stake in him. A stool, 4 pieces of wood. This is definitely it. Well, I swung my arm and shouted, "Death to vampires!" Okay, Mom managed to scream. "Oh, you monster, filthy, scummy." I recognized her voice right away. It's a shame you can't fix the stool. I have feelings for her. The most tender feelings. For me, my mother-in-law is like a sacred being. Yeah, no son-in-law loves his mother-in-law like I do. I don't love her. I mean, I love, adore, worship this creature. A creation of nature. She is the light in my window. By the way, I didn't throw her out of the window. The miscarriage happened all by itself. Well, you sit down yourself. My mother-in-law was washing the window. How does she wash it? She climbs up on the windowsill, opens the window and scrubs it. And she even sings. Come on, sing us a song, cheerful one. In short, Mom was washing the frame. And then my wife brought the mail. There was a letter from my father-in-law. I say to her without any ulterior motive, "Mom, you have a letter, dance." My mother-in-law did 2 stomps and 3 claps. The windowsill couldn't take it. It's good that we don't live too high up. Just on the 15th floor, Mom flew beautifully, like Batman. Her robe opened up, like a parachute. For good luck, there's a tall birch tree growing under our window. Mom got caught on the knock with her robe and hung there. I ran downstairs and started shaking the birch tree. Subtitles created by Dima Torzov. A crowd gathered. Uncle Petya from apartment 10 suggested hitting the mother-in-law with a stick. But then he decided that she wasn't ripe yet. Uncle Vasya from the first entrance brought a saw and said, "Now, we'll quickly vroom vroom and you'll be a free man." Seeing the saw, the mother-in-law started screaming even louder. I remembered all the relatives of our neighbors. I sent them to the 39th Kingdom. Then everyone decided that Mom was ripe enough. We spread out the blanket and I took a brick. I aimed and launched the brick at the branch. But I'm not a sniper. The brick bounced off Mom. I hit Uncle Vasya in the forehead. Mom swayed and fell onto the neighbor's dog. It was a good dog. The wolfhound is now cozy with the turtle. And thankfully, Mom is still alive. Thank God nothing is getting to her. Here, Angelina Bartholomeevna. Don't miss me too much in the hospital. Let's forget all our grievances. As they say, whoever remembers the old will get a poke in the eye. I warned you. You're getting better. You need peace right now, preferably eternal. Eternal, I'm ready to wait for your return. I already bought a new stool, so get well soon. Mom. Be continued.